Death Stranding is a really special title, guys. I mean, I thought it had some incredible concepts. I didn't think that it landed perfectly in every one of those, concepts and such, but Hideo Kojima, without a doubt, has knocked another title out of the park, guys, in my mind. Absolutely incredible from the visuals to from the voice acting to the story, the narrative, gameplay even. I mean, it was just overall a really exciting experience. Now, there was certainly things that, a lot of folks had, issues with certain elements of the game and how much walking or how much running or how much travel time there was within the title. But overall, guys, I really thought that it just what captivated me from a story perspective. And so I want to talk in this segment of the show about Death Stranding 2. Is this a title that we could be seeing at some form or at some point in the future? We've talked about Death Stranding 2 on the YouTube channel. You guys can check out all of that content here, guys. But I want to talk further as more information is starting to come out and it's sparking a lot of interest and a lot of rumors and speculation around this title. So let's get into it. So, guys, in an article coming to us from Joshua Duckworth of Game Rant, new Death Stranding 2 rumors begin to circulate online after Gaming Auteur Hideo Kojima posts an image of his latest project. So, Death Stranding Director's Cut recently released, adding quite a few new features to really refine the game's experience. Needless to say, while some may still avoid the game or have a general dislike of it, the additions likely brought players back in or saw some new ones get added as well. This begs a big question, though, of whether or not Death Stranding will ever continue the Strand genre with a sequel. Kojima recently posted an image from his current project on his personal Twitter, stating he is revisiting the plan and script while experimenting with other elements. The main draw for Death Stranding rumor mongers, though, is the three blurred men in the image. Many think the central figure up front in the white shirt is Norman Reedus. Not only does this make sense if it is Death Stranding in Reedus's past comments, but the hairstyle and general body shape do fit Reedus quite well. Now, here's what I will tell you about this image, guys, that came out from Hideo Kojima himself. The image, okay, obviously is blurred. Hideo is very good at teasing different things to us as a community. He does a very good job of this. To me, though, with this image, Death Stranding 2 is definitely something that would be awesome. And actually, the figure that's in the white shirt, it does look like, Norman Reedus to an extent as far as his, from a structural perspective or, just looking from a blurred image, it very well could be him. Now, that being said, though, he says that he's revisiting the plan and script and experimenting with everything else. What that tells me, guys, is what if this means that it's a Silent Hills, kind of revisit by Hideo Kojima? Obviously, Norman Reedus as well as Hideo Kojima were both tagged to work on none other than Silent Hills, which of course they brought out PT, which was created as that teaser to what was going to be Silent Hills, and unbelievable to say the least. Part of me is hoping that, he's talking about this, even though, we're talking about revising the plan and the script and such, and it seems like revisiting certain things and certain elements of that, it could very well be Silent Hills. Now, sure, guys, it definitely could be Death Stranding 2 that, at some point or another, but I think that Hideo Kojima, I think, is at a point in his career where maybe he wants to continue, building more obviously great stories around, current titles that he's already made. That could be Metal Gear. It could be, Silent Hills, which obviously he didn't complete. Could be Death Stranding. Or he could be wanting to keep his mind fresh with new ideas. We see this a lot with other famous directors out there. Christopher Nolan comes to mind. Obviously Scorsese, Spielberg. They don't stay in one genre or series of, movies for a long period of time. They like to really keep the creative juices flowing. And Hideo Kojima obviously worked on Metal Gear for quite some time. Maybe he's at a point where he wants to create new narratives. So this could be something totally new, or maybe it is Silent Hills. Some have gone a little further, thinking that the figure with his back to the camera is Mads Mikkelsen, who played Cliff in Death Stranding. I don't really see that, but maybe it is. The potential connections there are slimmer than Reedus, but not impossible given the potential trio and perhaps the visible haircut. Notably, however, there are a couple of things everyone should keep in mind about this image. The first is that even if this is actually Reedus and Mikkelsen, this doesn't confirm Death Stranding 2. It could be, in theory, an entirely different project, and that still hinges on the rumor or slim possibility that it is one or both figures. Secondly, it could theoretically not even be a game. Kojima Productions recently opened a TV, music, and movie division, and this image could be related to this new division. Now, that would be moving a project onto this division insanely quick, but it's no secret that Kojima is a major cinephile who potentially has a myriad of ideas. Either way, the image is interesting for speculation purposes. So, yes, guys, obviously they opening up, the TV and the movie, side of Kojima Productions, it could very well be something in that nature as well, in that realm as well. It's really tough to say, and only time will tell, guys, as we go here, what Kojima's next project is. A lot of us are wondering what it is. Is it going to be a Death Stranding 2? I would love to see a Death Stranding 2. I'd love to see a Silent Hills. I would love to see a brand new IP from Hideo Kojima. I think that he really comes up with some really incredible ideas, and I would absolutely love to see that. But nonetheless, guys, what do you think? What do you take from this? Will we see a Death Stranding 2, or do you think this is Silent Hills or something completely different? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for more Death Stranding 2 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.